Hi, everybody. Welcome to our first episode of Things We Don't Talk About. Things We Don't Talk About is basically on a reality things based on a lot of perspective that a lot of people they don't talk about. It could be negative or positive stuffs that people don't talk about. So this show has a lot. So we'll be bringing in a lot of exciting people to discuss about matters that are affecting people in a positive or in a negative way. And I am your host on this show, Daniel Light, and I'm being co-hosted by my friend, Sean Craigs. Hi, so on things we don't talk about today, we're going to have a very interesting topic, excitingly, and I believe that everybody goes through this, and we would love to introduce a topic called failure. We're going to talk about failure, in a positive way and in a negative way. But actually, before we go forth, or before we go further, we'd love to go on a short break and we'll leave you with a song done by MP Wise. What are you gonna talk about when I'm gone? So catch you up after the break. Enjoy the video.
Yeah, your boy MP Wise. I was thinking in my head, nishilaiti niyozima niganiza ahedi te mutima uzazima muma ichaida muganiza siniziba kuti kuligai wina pakona we mutiri. You take me for a fool just because I'm into you, and you thinking that is cool, too bad I never knew. Got it till once a movie panga, I'm a blessing patimoka and a queen muva uza used to setting. Do you ever feel guilty of the things that you do? Maybe you don't know, I'm a human being too. Sometimes I even wonder if you even have a clue. All these things that I do, see I do them all for you. What you gonna talk about me when I'm gone? What you gonna be telling the world? How you gonna tell them I was one of the kind, but you couldn't see because you were foolish or blind? What you gonna talk about me when I'm gone? What you gonna be telling the world? How you gonna tell them I was one of the kind, but you couldn't see because you were foolish or blind? So tell me now, I wanna know. So tell me now, if you no see. So tell me now, I wanna know. So tell me now, nikari moyo. So every day nikala cheni gani zapo mwe uchiringira hapo so na banzako bagai bakutasha ukapangapo bachifuti bakupotera ukachokapo ni magala nizifunza. When I think about that, do they even really mean it when they call me sweetheart? When somebody ties muma kamba that is sad, but ipene ezeliko mwezo mutreating a bad. Why you gotta buy a person an expensive coffin when you couldn't buy medicine when he was coughing? I don't think that is love, man, that is positive. Now made us start thinking that you up to something, so you wanna show you care when the person is gone, but it's in his angalako so ni uzile ndon. In case mulipatari munga using a phone, olo kulemba cheka message in case ni mweban zone. What you gonna talk about me when I'm gone? What you gonna be telling the world? How you gonna tell them I was one of the kind, but you couldn't see because you were foolish or blind? What you gonna talk about me when I'm gone? What you gonna be telling the world? How you gonna tell them I was one of the kind, but you couldn't see because you were foolish or blind? So tell me now, I wanna know. So tell me now, if you no see. So tell me now, I wanna know. So tell me now, nikari moyo. Sometimes in my job wavene wantu tima kamba. We claim to love the person but jamanje yakavana. Chaipa afa nezofuna mupasa nyumba. Unga chite pwanji manje ya bwela hauka. Sometimes in my job wavene wantu tima kamba. We claim to love the person but jamanje yakavana. Chaipa afa nezofuna mupasa nyumba. Unga chite pwanji manje ya bwela hauka. What you gonna talk about me when I'm gone? What you gonna be telling the world? How you gonna tell them I was one of the kind, but you couldn't see because you were foolish or blind? What you gonna talk about me when I'm gone? What you gonna be I was one of the kind, but you couldn't see because you were foolish or blind, huh? So tell me now, huh? I wanna know. So tell me now, huh? If you no ziva. So tell me now, huh? I wanna know. So tell me now, huh? Ikari moyo. What you gonna talk about me when I'm gone? Shout out to my boy. I am gonna tell them I see you, but you couldn't see because you were a foolish or blind production. What you gonna talk about me? Are you gonna talk? But you couldn't see because I wanna know.
Welcome back to Things We Don't Talk About, and I am your host, Daniel Light, and I'm joined by my co-host here, Sean Craigs.
Turn the lights on, brother.
So we continue from where we left you from. We continue with the discussion of failure. We are going to talk about the causes of failure and overcoming a failure. So we're going to talk about failure in both aspects, negative and positive. So to start with, I'd love us to talk about...
Do you ever think there is any positive aspects to failure?
Definitely. I think everything has got its own positive way and a negative way. So I believe and I bet it's both words. So let's talk about low confidence. What makes somebody to have low confidence?
Okay, as we said, I mean, failure comes in packages,
Yeah.
Failure comes in packages, and if there's one thing I've experienced that really nails down a person is low confidence. A lot of people, they are capable of doing almost everything.
Yeah.
Almost everything.
Yeah.
I'm capable of doing a whole lot of things, but if there's one thing that drags me down most of the times, it's low confidence. So when we say low confidence is the ability of one person not to really believe that they can really lift themselves up to that extent.
So okay, let's what can really make somebody to have that high confidence instead of them having a low confidence?
Well, when we talk about something like high confidence, like how can you boost your confidence? Man, the only thing you gotta do on that point, at least you need to believe in yourself enough, I guess, because there's nobody who's going to come around you, pick you up, tell you that you can achieve this and you can achieve that. I mean, really? Is there any?
I think it's about oneself. I think there's just certain things that we need to understand, that life actually it's oneself. It's about oneself. Sometimes we listen so much to people. I think sometimes we just pay our ear to negativity. I think it comes to an aspect whereby you don't want to believe in yourself because you've heard somebody talking bad about you. But how much are you confident about yourself? These are things that we're talking about, guys. It's about self-confidence. You need to believe in yourself, as Sean said. Nobody can come and tell you this and this, what and what. No, it's about oneself. So Sean, the other thing, I think I'm pretty sure like somebody has gotten something from low confidence, and how can one boost self-confidence? As Sean said earlier, it's about believing in yourself and being yourself. And I think the other thing, the other cause of failure, I think lack of discipline. Let's talk about discipline.
Now talking about discipline,
Yeah.
I remember back,
Yeah.
way back in school,
Yeah.
right? This mathematics teacher,
Yeah.
I think the man died, but he said something like this, okay?
Yeah.
Wherever you go,
Yeah.
wherever you go,
Yeah.
let it be you are rich,
Yeah.
you are poor,
Yeah.
but if you're not disciplined,
Yeah.
trust me, you are as good as a nobody.
Yeah. And that's true. That's true.
You're as good as a nobody. I mean, there are some certain things which I carry with me, and most
Yeah.
of them, I can't say that they're self-taught. No.
Yeah.
I believe in learning through people.
Yeah.
And when it comes to something like discipline, I mean, there's this thing which they said, talent or maybe money
Yeah.
can get you to a certain point.
Yeah, but discipline.
But discipline, or maybe let me say your character,
Yeah.
will keep you there.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
You get.
And let's talk about lack of purpose. Contributing to the causes of a failure.
Okay, now I'll hit you up with this. What's your main goal?
All right, like my main goal, my purpose, my aim, my vision, my dream.
Yeah.
Where exactly?
No, like, what's your main goal in life?
Okay, my main goal, or my main goal is actually, I would say, it's to be myself. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, and do what I want myself to do, or to do what I wish myself to do. I'll
Do you have
really
a
put
bucket
it that
list?
way. Pardon me?
Do you have a bucket list?
The bucket list?
Oh,
The bucket?
list.
What's that? Make me understand.
All right,
Make me
so
understand.
to those who don't know what the bucket list is, this is a list people make saying, I need to achieve this and this before I die.
Yeah, I think everybody has that.
What's your biggest achievement in life?
My biggest achievement is to be what I desire myself to be. So actually, I would love to contribute something on the issue of purpose. Our purpose is something that keeps us going. If you want to have something, like, I believe every person has a goal, has an aim, has a dream to achieve. And the only thing which can help you to get what you want to get, it's purpose. Without a purpose, you can't have it. We are here because of a purpose. We know where we want to go. If actually we didn't have a purpose, we wouldn't have been here. We are here because of the purpose. We are here because of the goal. We are here because of a mission. We know what we want. Okay, so every person has to have a purpose. Because the purpose, it's the one which will keep you, everything, discipline, all such kind of things that we are talking about, they fall under purpose. If you really have purpose, actually you have discipline. Okay? Yeah. So, yes, guys, so we continue. We've got a lot of exciting and amazing, beautiful things, that we are talking about, failure. Actually, it's a very exciting and amazing topic. And I bet and I believe that you are learning something from this topic that we are discussing with my friend Sean Craigs. So we are going on a short break, and stay tuned as we come back. So you are still watching Things We Don't Talk About, and I am your host, Daniel Light. Stay tuned and let's enjoy the show.
Okay, so we're back on Things We Don't Talk About. I'm Sean Craigs with my boy Daniel Light. So, Things We Don't Talk About is basically based on things which we always try to avoid. I mean, we know that's the truth, but we always avoid it because, one, we're scared we're going to be judged. Two, we just feel like it's not easy talking to people about it.
Yeah, certainly, it's true.
And the other one is we don't really talk about certain topics because, I mean, come on, they just weigh so much. Like, they just weigh so much. I'm sure someone out there is relating to this. So when you say things we don't talk about, don't feel judged. Let this be your safe zone, okay?
Absolutely.
You, myself, and my boy Daniel Light here.
Everybody. That's the reason why actually we've brought out this thing out in public to everybody, so that we can teach ourselves. You can teach us, we can help each other grow and make ourselves comfortable among each other.
Yep.
And let's try and interact more in the section, in the commenting section. Let's interact and let's get your views.
Like,
let's just have the
open
vibe. Just open up. You are free to tell us the mistake that you feel we are not vibing on, because actually we are up for the vibes, and actually we think this is just a vibe platform for us. The youth, the teenagers, and mostly would want to relate with the teenagers, the upcoming. Like, wanna be people who are going to wanna be the role models to these people, the upcoming ones. So whatever we're talking about, we don't want these upcoming ones, people who are following us behind, to pass through the same things. No, we want them to go through a smooth journey. I think it's best for us to fight for them, so that at least if they're passing through, then the journey and the road, it's smooth for them, because we've cleared it for them.
Not really even talking about just the ones coming behind, even ourselves. I mean, there's so many areas which we don't really stand out because we have a whole lot of things which we are not good at. Okay, don't feel shy. I mean, come on, we've all failed in life.
Yeah.
I mean, I failed to follow Daniel to where the show was at first. We had to come here. So, yeah, failure. So, we were asked, saying, if you can notice a failure, which means where there's a problem, there gotta be a solution.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, and I wish we would have done a whole lot of videos of people giving opinions and that, but we couldn't due to time. But we've managed to come up with things like hearing from what others think. So, we were talking about how do you manage failure? So I myself, how I manage failure, it's a whole lot of things. I mean, Daniel helps me drink and smoke.
Oh my God.
Man.
That's rebellious. That's rebellious.
All right, that's not the way, man. Do not. That's
No,
just
actually,
escaping
just-
your problems,
yeah,
which you'll find even
yeah.
tomorrow. The simplest way on how, the whole reason why I think we as human beings, we fail, especially us men, even women most of the times, but being a man, I think I've seen this and experienced it. We don't really like learn from our mistakes.
The past mistakes.
Exactly. Let the past be your lesson. I mean, yes, it's a way, so much burden. People even quite demons. You get right?
Yeah.
It's not a joke. It's real. Because whatever you do tomorrow, I mean today, tomorrow it will come after you. And that's karma on you. You get right? So let's try to like learn from our past mistakes. That's a good lesson. You know, do you have any tip you can give out?
Yeah, I think there is just something that I've learned, like in my life or in my journey. You know, I've been taught like the past is the best place to visit, but never a best place to stay in.
That's true.
So
that's
you
true.
know, the past actually is just, you know, that court actually is just there to let us know like we've got a lot of opportunities to let go of what happened in our past. You know, so guys, that's it. You know, don't stay in your past. Just visit in your past, get what you can get, and move on with life. You know, that's what I have to say.
So, one of the things which we've managed to come up with was, yes, let's say you learn from your past. Okay, how do you learn from your past? You know, as a human being, you really need to know about yourself more than other people.
Yeah.
Study yourself. You have to know
Self-discovery.
exactly. You have to know your weaknesses, your strengths. I haven't figured all of mine yet, but I'm
Either
sure.
have-
Yeah, but I'm
either
sure I was
myself.
like comfortable enough to say I know most of my weak areas, and I can't say I avoid all of them most of the times, but I know someone out there is strong enough to not be me. Don't let your mistakes cover you up. Study yourself, okay? When you study yourself, you are well and good to say, okay, I can move this and that.
You are home and dry. You're set. You're free. You're creating peace within yourself.
I mean, other than that, I think isolation is one of the mistakes.
Yeah,
we make in life.
absolutely. And I think isolation it's really something that is affecting a lot of our people. I think on my personal perspective, I think I'd fallen under that. I think I'd really say I'm a victim, or I've been a victim of isolation. I think I love to isolate myself, but sometimes I'd say people have got reasons why they isolate themselves. Yeah, but isolation isn't good. Mostly, if you know you're isolating yourself from things that you can learn from, it's not a very good thing. But you can isolate yourself from things that you know that can bring yourself trouble. So on isolation, there is a positive impact and the negative impact. So I bet you go for the positive impact, mostly learning something that is positive, something that can make you achieve what you want. Yeah, but actually whatever is negative, I think it's important to isolate yourself where there's negativity.
Yeah, we said where there's negativity, but in most of the cases, like you don't really have to isolate yourself when you know it's really positive.
Beneficial.
Yeah.
Beneficial.
But not everything that's beneficial is positive. Most of the time,
Yeah.
I mean, risk brings in like more benefits than legal things. But we're not saying do illegal things. Stay away from drugs. Here's another thing. Okay, failure is real and failure is inevitable. Okay, it can strike anyone at any point. It's not about the amount of times you've been knocked down. No, it's about the amount of times you get up, dust yourself, and keep going. Do not give up.
And the other thing, you know, overcoming failure, surrounding yourself with positive people, your company. You know, there is this thing which says good company destroys, bad company destroys good company. Trust me, actually, these things, they look to be, you know, useless, but trust me or believe in me, this thing is true. You know, bad company destroys good company. If you've never, I bet some people you've got personal experience on this. So it's very important. As much as you want your dreams, you've got goals and stuff, like, stick to those people who you've got the same dreams, things that you want to achieve yourself with. You know, so surround yourself with people who are positive. Surround yourself with people who are going to help you, people who are going to transform you, people who are going to help you get metamorphosed by something that you want. Sean, anything more to talk about?
Well, this one is from personal experience.
Yeah.
Try to avoid picking bad habits. Like, whoa. Try avoid picking bad habits. Okay, there are like many things which we feel they are good things when doing, but in reality, they really destroy us. Stay away from bad habits. That's it. It's not good at all. It's nice when doing it, but stay away from bad habits.
Not last, but the least from me. I think finding inspiration is something that has really helped me to be where I am today. Trust me, like, you need to have an inspiration, somebody that will keep you going. You know, a person that you are going to get things from, a person that you're going to learn from. I've got a lot of people that have really inspired me a lot. And one of them I would really say is His Excellency, yes, the President of the Republic of Zambia. You know, actually, it's been one of my greatest inspiration due to failure. You know, actually, so many times he failed, but where is he today? Actually, he's gotten to where he was heading to. So I think it was a very biggest lesson for me to learn from him. Sean.
Well, I think the only thing I can close up the show with is oh yeah, we're about to close the show. It's almost time up. The only thing I could say is failure doesn't mean your life is over, man. You can fail a whole lot of times. As long as you're still willing, you're still just persistence, man. Persistence. Know what to persist and know what to resist. Failure doesn't mean your life is over. You can still pick up and you can still make it. We're all still trying. So yeah, just don't give up. Find inspiration. What else?
And the other thing, I think you need to accept failure. You know, when acceptance is really important. Once you accept, I think you leave room for the next step. So I think acceptance, you need to accept when something happens. You need to accept and try to convince yourself to move on with life. Life actually is not a fairy tale. Life is full of reality, and you need to live life in a reality first, not in a fairy tale. You know, don't dream, do it. You know, a dream actually is not something that when you sleep, the dreams that you have in your sleep or whatever. A dream is a goal that you want to achieve. That's what I believe a dream is. And it's been a very wonderful and exciting interaction talking about failure with my friend Sean Craig. So Daniel Light, I will leave you.
You remember last time when I told you if you fail to say Craigs, I'm going to beat you, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. I do. Actually, it's Craigs. It's Craigs. Sean Craigs, guys, not Sean Craig.
He's failing to pronounce my name. You're talking about
no,
failure.
actually, I think I've got RL syndrome.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
You've got GX syndrome.
All right, guys. So thank you so much for staying tuned. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, and let's get to interact and let's get to share the video. Let's comment, share, and like the video. Thank you so much for staying tuned to Things We Don't Talk About, and we are saying bye-bye and have a good, blessed, wonderful good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching from. Thank you so much.
So that was his closing.
It's his now.
Let me try mine, and you tell us who's doing it way better.
Oh my God! Has it reached to that point?
So it's been nice interacting with you. This is Things We Don't Talk About, and I'm your boy Sean Craigs with my boy Daniel Light. See you next time on the same channel. Under what? Things We Don't
Talk About. Gotcha.
We out.